Hey guys, I want to talk to you about what a Beachbody coach is today. I don't know about you, but before I became a coach, I had a very specific idea of what and who Beachbody coaches were. And I didn't think I fit the bill. I didn't think that I was qualified. I didn't think I wanted to be one of those people. But I quickly jumped in, and as you heard my story earlier today, and I learned so much more about what being a coach means and what kind of person it takes to be a coach. But I first want to talk about what Beachbody coaches are not. Um, you do not have to have a perfect body to be a Beachbody coach. You do not have to already be at your goal weight. As a matter of fact, I think you're more relatable when you're not. I think more people are going to connect with you if you're right in the middle of your journey and you're still taking those steps to get healthy and get to where you want to be. So you do not have to already be at your goal weight. You do not have to have a perfect body to be a Beachbody coach. I think I thought as a Beachbody coach that I was never allowed to eat bad, that I was going to be held to this impossibly perfect standard, and that I was never allowed to screw up. I was never allowed to miss a workout. And let me tell you, that's not true. I still enjoy a lot of treats and eat a lot of things that I probably shouldn't. Overall, though, Beachbody coaches, you're just portraying a lifestyle. You're talking about those cheat days and how you got back in the good habits of things, you know? So you're sharing all of that. So there's no standard that you need to be at. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to eat perfectly to be a Beachbody coach. Another one that goes along with all of this is that I think a lot of people think you already have to know a lot about health and fitness. That's also not true. I did have a background in health and fitness, but most of my coaches don't. But they were willing to learn, and they were willing to work on themselves and share their experience. As Beachbody coaches, we are not claiming to know it all. We are not claiming to have all the answers. We are not claiming to be fitness and nutrition experts. All we are doing is doing the best we can do using Beachbody's tools and resources and other tools and resources that have worked for us in the past, and sharing that experience with others. That is all we're doing as coaches. We are not claiming to know it all. And this was one of my biggest hangups. I thought to do this kind of company, you had to have a natural gift for sales, and you had to be good at that and enjoy it, of all things. Let me tell you, that is not true. Now my husband, he's a great salesperson, loves it, loves to barter, loves to, give people a hard time when they won't give him the price he wants. That mortifies me. Whenever he tries to strike up deals in a store, I run the other way as fast as possible because I don't even want to be associated with him. I don't like making phone calls to restaurants to make a reservation. I don't like that cold calling. I don't like, I guess, talking to people I don't know that much, which I do a little bit as a Beachbody coach, but not that much. So the point is, you don't have to like that. You don't have to be good at that. The last thing I want my team of coaches to do is come across as salesy and pushy and confrontational. That's the last thing I want. So if you aren't good at that, you're in good company, because neither am I. So what is being a Beachbody coach? What kind of person does it take to be good at this? I think, honestly, the biggest thing is you have to be vulnerable. And like I said, if you're still right in the middle of your journey, you need to be willing to share that journey with people. And you need to be willing to share what's hard for you, what temptations have come your way, why you maybe failed this week, how you failed this week. You need to be vulnerable about your life and be willing to share that with others. And that's the biggest key. If you are not willing to do that, this probably isn't going to work for you, because people connect with people who are relatable. And if you can't be vulnerable, you're probably not going to be relatable. So there's the hard truth on that. And I know this is kind of cliche, but you have to have a big heart. You have to have compassion for people with where they're at in their journey, and will really, truly want to help them, and want to help them improve their life, want to pay it forward for how Beachbody has either already changed your life or will change your life, you need to want to pay that forward to others and want to share that with others because you're so passionate about it. And you care so much about that person and want them to feel the way you feel. So you have to have a big heart and you have to be an encourager to others. And that's a big part of what we do. You have to be determined. This business isn't easy, and as some of you know, getting healthy isn't easy. So you have to keep going even when it's hard. You have to keep going even when you feel like quitting. You have to keep going even when you're feeling discouraged. And again, if you can't do that or you don't want to do that, then this business probably isn't for you. And I think another really big one, along with vulnerability, is that you have to be ready for change. Again, this is coming from a fitness aspect and a business aspect. If you are not really ready to change, this probably isn't going to work for you because you're not going to put forth the effort required to be successful. Again, whether in fitness or in the business aspect. You have to be hungry to improve your life. You just have to be so ready that you're willing to step out of your comfort zone. Like you heard in my story, I wasn't ready for all those other years. And finally I was ready. And that was the key. And I was willing then to go all in and put myself out there a little bit and learn and make a few sacrifices and put forth the effort. So really what it comes down to, Beachbody coaches do their best to be their best. We're putting forth our best effort to improve our lives and be the best version of ourselves we can be. And then we're willing to share that with others and encourage others to do the same. At the heart of Beachbody, that is what we do as coaches.